we're going to start blocking the crossface. Before we even get into the sit-up escape material, we want to make sure that we're have the room we need to work with. Okay, so let's say I'm here, I'm playing guard. I could be playing sitting guard. I could be playing down here like this. But whatever happens, Mike surprises me and throws my legs to the side, and he's going to start coming to control me, right? He's got my legs, he's got my hips, but I don't want to let him come and get this upper body control here like this. I don't want him to be able to grab my head and smash me and put his shoulder in my jaw, right? So as soon as I feel him start to come around the side, I'm blocking this crossface here. I use the outside edge, this knife edge of my wrist right in the crook of his arm, and then my hand will chop over top here like this. I'm not putting my hand on the bicep here because I can get wrist locked and I don't have very good control here. So I chop right in here, keep that under control, almost like I want to push his arm down towards his own ribs. I'm going to keep him from getting his head close to mine by keeping this frame locked in here, where it's the bottom kind of 4 inches of my elbow and forearm right in his neck. And I can secure that with my fingertips in his shoulder here. So now he's got my hips, but he doesn't have my upper body. I want to get some space in order to sit up. I don't want to try to shrimp here. If I try to bridge and shrimp, he's got my hips with this elbow. He's captured my hips. I'm not going to have a lot of room to shrimp. But I can bridge, lift my elbow to get some space. Now I'm going to replace this arm with my right arm right in his collarbone. And I'm going to sit up in this nice tall posture with my forearm right in his collarbone here. My hand, it can rest on the top of the head here, but it's just going to depend on the length of my arm and his head and everything here. Okay, now from here, let's rotate. Here. Good. You see I've got, my legs are on the outside. He's going to be hugging me, right? He wants to pull me back down, suck my hips out and take me down. I want to keep my base up nice and high, right? This top leg is going to pull in towards me, and I'm going to find a space on the inside of his thigh, just like this. My other leg is important as well. I'm going to put my toes right on the mat connecting here, pressuring into the collarbone, pressuring into the mat, and I'm gonna kick my hips back to break his hold. Right away, I'll try to control his hands so he doesn't start to throw my legs by and surprise me again. Okay, so this is kind of the foundation, initial sit-up escape movement that you'll encounter the most often. So I'm here, he throws my legs by, here, right? Yeah, I could go right into the collar tie, right? I don't even let him put me on my back. But let's say he got a little farther. He pushed me down, surprised me. Block that crossface. Don't let him have it here, like this. Bring my feet up towards my hips. When I bridge, guys, don't bridge just straight up and down. Here, I want to turn. Let's turn this way a little bit. I want to turn and kind of turn my lower body this way. So when I bridge, I'm bridging in towards his hips. Here, I can affect him the most. So I bridge, lift my elbow to the ceiling, come up from my collar tie, nice and tall and proud from my elbow all the way to my hand here, like this, right? I get some space, maybe I'll move away from him, push, get this top leg in, connect my foot to the ground, turn back, and I'm ready to go.